Good afternoon. Apartheid's last president, F.W. de Klerk, has died. He was 85. De Klerk was not well for some time. He was deputy president in the Government of National Unity post the 1994 elections. His foundation says he died peacefully at home in Fresnay earlier today following his struggle with cancer.
Frederick Willem de Klerk was born on the 18th of March 1936. During the apartheid years, he was a leading politician and served as the President of South Africa from 1989 to 1994. De Klerk graduated with a law degree from the then Potchefstroom University in 1958. He went on to practice law in Vereeniging in the former Transvaal. From 1978, he served in various cabinet posts as Minister of Post and Telecommunications, Minister of Social Welfare, and Minister of Pension under the former Prime Minister John Vorster. During P.W. Botha's reign, he also had several ministerial posts, from the Post and Telecommunication Ministry, Sports and Recreation, Mines, Energy and Environmental Planning, Mineral and Energy Affairs, Minister of Internal Affairs, National Education and Planning. As Minister of Education, de Klerk backed the objective of segregated universities. In February 1989, he was elected the leader of the National Party and succeeded the apartheid hardliner P.W. Botha. In the same year, de Klerk was elected president of the apartheid South Africa. During his term as president, he lifted the decades-long ban on leftist political organizations. This included the ANC, SACP and PAC and their armed wings. He also freed political activists and later announced the much-anticipated release of Nelson Mandela.
I am now in a position to announce that Mr. Nelson Mandela will be released at the Victor Verster prison on Sunday, the 11th of February.
Paving a way for a peaceful transition to a non-racial democracy, for his effort in dismantling apartheid and establishing a multiracial democracy, he was awarded a Nobel Peace Prize, which he shared with the then President Nelson Mandela, the first democratically elected President of South Africa. In 1994, de Klerk, the leader of the National Party, joined the ANC-led Government of National Unity, where he served as the first deputy president after democratic elections. But the relationship between the National Party and the African National Congress collapsed, and he pulled his party out of the Government of National Unity in 1996. In 1997, he retired from active politics. On the 6th of May 1997, de Klerk appeared before the then Truth and Reconciliation Commission. In his apology, he said apartheid was wrong and had consequences that were morally indefensible. He also accepted the responsibility for the action of apartheid government under his leadership.
It has now become clear that certain elements misused state funds and were involved in unauthorized operations leading to abuses and violation of human rights.
While applauded by the international community for what was deemed as a brave decision, de Klerk was criticized by many. Black people were outraged by his failure to curb political violence, and right-wing Afrikaners viewed him as a traitor to the cause of white supremacy. As the country still grapples with the challenges left by the apartheid system, honoring his role has led to a fierce debate and adding fuel to the fire. In 2020, after not speaking in public for some time, he said apartheid was not crime against humanity.
But there's a difference between calling something a crime. Like genocide is a crime. Apartheid cannot be, that's why I'm saying this, cannot be, for instance, compared with genocide.
For some, these comments by F.W. de Klerk reopened old wounds.
It is incorrect for you to have extended an invitation to de Klerk, because de Klerk is a murderer. De Klerk has got blood on his hands. The people of Boipatong are turning in their graves. And de Klerk said that apartheid was not crime against humanity. It's an unrepentant apologist of apartheid who is not willing to accept that apartheid was crime against humanity.
Meanwhile, many still have conflicting views on whether F.W. de Klerk should be remembered as the hero for his role in the democratization of South Africa or as the last president of the brutal apartheid government which took the lives of many black South Africans. Nhlanhla Kgatlana, SABC News, Johannesburg.